That should be good. All right. There we go. All right. So, let's see. So normally I would have released a video today. By the way, if there is anything wrong with what's it called with the stream, like sound or whatever, just let me know. So normally I would have released a video today, but I couldn't simply because I'm working on the Day Tripper Lady Madonna lesson and the Lady Madonna section, and I don't have it up to speed yet. So I figured what I'd do is I'd hold off recording it until Monday, so I still have the weekend sort of to fix those things. Hey, Bjort. Wait a minute. Is that like, did we meet like with that acoustic guitar event? Is that you? Not really sure. Yeah, so I am going to post this on the channel. However, it'll be there for a limited amount of time, because after a while, I will replace it with the actual real video. So this is sort of just to get people who have been working on Day Tripper and Lady Madonna to keep them going. I kind of felt bad that I was not able to do the video this week, but it's been, well, it's not the easiest song to do. Like there's some of it is actually pretty tricky. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my music up here. And so I'm not gonna do this thing from the start. So if there are people who are like, well, I want to do the Day Tripper version of this, then just go to my channel and look for, there's two videos. So the first one does the intro. So I do a very specific version of it, right? Yeah, anyway, so I'm sorry, this is at the end of my teaching day. So anyways, I'm not gonna do that right now. But anyway, so you can find those there. The second one is the Day Tripper section. So right, and that part, that's all in the second video. Now this live lesson is gonna be for the Lady Madonna part, which is going to be like this. And then something like that. Oh, awesome. Yeah, great. Hi, Daddy. There you go. My wife's online too. All right. So now I have to really try. So I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to go straight to it because I have to teach another lesson in about 20 minutes. So I have 20 minutes to get you through this. So first of all, the Lady Madonna bass line. You play the chord on the fore end of the previous bar. Right, so you can do that with a strum. So I just use my pointer finger flat on D, G, and B in second position. There you go. Then you play this part. And so you play open A, then third position of that A string, so playing a C, ring finger playing C sharp there, and then you go to part of a D7 chord, right? So that's pointer finger in first of G, middle finger second of, first of B, middle finger second of G, and then open D with it, so together, right? So I get, right? Play that D string once more, put your ring finger in third of D, so playing F, slide up to F sharp, and then pointer finger plays second position of the G string. We're playing an A there, right? So you get this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right? Trying to read comments and play at the same time, that doesn't really work. So yes, I am going to post this later on my channel, but it'll be temporary until I put up the actual video that I'm going to do. So Yeah. Right. So in the second bar, so this is bar 63 if you have the tablature. So in the second bar, you play this, which is exactly the same. The only thing is that on the first beat, you also play that open A string. So you play A, C, C sharp, then the D7 chord, open D string, and then F, slide up to F sharp, and then play that A there. So you repeat that once more. But now here, instead of playing a D7, you sort of play a D sus4. So you have open D string, open G, and pointer finger in first of your B, right? Play that D string, middle finger second position of that D string, make a pull off, and then you go to a full F chord. Sort of Tommy Emmanuel way to do it, with fretting the bass note with your thumb and the rest of the chord with your fingers, right? So that third bar, like this. And then what you do is basically you stop off every chord. So you have this one. Then you do the same for the G chord. And then you go to that A chord, so point finger flat on D, G, and B in second. And you play it twice. And then what you do is you sort of slap the A and E string like this. And then middle finger does a hammer-on in third of that E string. So like this. So you get, sorry. Right, like that. Then you play A again, and then you move into the second time you play that intro part. So here we go again. So that's basically the first 4 bars. Now, the second set of 4 bars, so that's bars 68 to 69 on the tablature. So if you need the tablature, I have it on my Patreon page. So it's basically the same thing. There is just a couple of variations in there that we can go over. So bar 66 starts also with that on the pickup, basically playing that A chord. So A, C, C sharp, D7, right? Then the next one. And then you get something that I had a little bit trouble hearing properly. But it's just, it's a really small detail, but I think he's playing D, G, B, and E all together, and then making a quick hammer-on with pointer finger in first of B, possibly also E, and middle finger hammer-on in second of G. So like this, like this. So you got, and then again that slide. Then you get this part again. Then you get that D sus4. Play it, then open A, and then you play the F chord. Okay, so there you don't have that pull-off thing, right? So you get this, so bars 66 through 68, so you get and then you get this little riff. Not sure why I always play these things on a nylon string guitar. It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so what you do is you have your pointer finger second of A, kind of, you slide it up to D. I mean, slide it up to 5th position, which is a D, right? And then you play this thing. So you have your ring finger or pinky flat in 8 of B and E. Pointer finger flat, 5th position of B and E, ring finger flat, G and B in 8th, and then it's just on the G string where I slide down my ring finger to 7. So like this. Pull off to 5th, ring finger 7th of D, pull off to this one here, 5th, right? Okay, so that second set of 4 bars, you get right? And then we land into the verse section of Lady Madonna. All right, so what I'll do here is I'll cover at least the first 4 bars. I'm not sure if I'm going to go into the next 4. It depends on if I have time left, because I also still have to eat breakfast. So you get this. Right? Right, so what do? So you start off with playing pointer finger first of B string, play A, G open, and you play that B string, right? Thumb, pointer finger, middle finger. Move your pointer finger to 2nd, do the same thing. Then middle finger, 3rd position of A. Then I put my pinky in 4th of that A string and add my pointer finger in 1st of B. Like this. Then I play it again without the pointer finger, and then put my pointer finger on 2nd of G and play D and G together. So like this. Then middle finger, 3rd of the D string, make a hammer on in 4th, and then play 2nd position of G here, right? Then you repeat the first part of it. Then you put your pointer finger back in 1st position of that B string, add your ring finger in 3rd of A, and you play A, G, and B together. And then you make a pull off with your pointer finger, while at the same time you slide your ring finger to 4th. So like this. Then you add your pinky in 4th of D, and you play A and D together. And then you put your pointer finger in 2nd of G, and you play D and G together. All right? So you get. Play that bass line. Okay? So those 2 bars together, so that's bars 70 and 71. Hey, by the way, if anyone has any questions or suggestions or whatever, the comment section is open, so you can, while I'm still here live, you can let me know. So we got this. Then on that last 16th note of this bar, you start the next one. So you got, right? And then the bass note drops onto the 1st beat of the next bar. So you get this. Then you get 2nd position again of that G. Then with your middle finger in 3rd, you play that one, but also B and E together. So I still have my pointer finger in that 2nd position of that B string. Right? So I got this. Ring finger 4th. Then put my pointer finger in 2nd of the E string, and I play open D, open B, and that E string. Then I remove it, play those strings again. Pointer finger 1st and middle finger in 2nd, pointer finger of B, middle finger of D. Keep my middle finger, remove pointer finger, and play D, G, and B. Like that. Sorry. Okay, so I get. And then you get this. Right? So that is thumb on F bass note. and my middle finger is going to be playing second of G, which, you know, that's the note A. So I play first the bass note, then E, D, and G. Then I put my ring finger in third of E, and I play E, D, G, and E again. So, and then I go to A, and then you get E, G, G sharp. All right, so you get. And when I play this part, there is a chance that it's actually with added pointed finger in second of D, but I'm not 100% sure about that yet. And that's something that is a detail that I'll probably have sorted for the actual video that I'm going to be recording for this on Monday, hopefully. All right. So anyway, so you got. So when you combine those 4 bars, so bars 70 to 73, you get this. Like that. Let's see. So once you post this song, I'm going to learn the whole thing and post it on my channel. Thanks for putting it. Well, you're welcome. That's awesome. Yeah, it's an awesome tune. I do have to admit that I was kind of surprised by the Lady Madonna verse. It was a bit trickier to learn than I initially thought, because there's a couple of really fast sort of chord transitions in there that make it, because the Day Tripper part was actually pretty easy, but yeah, the Lady Madonna part was not so easy. Could you do a blues lesson? Yes, I could, definitely. You know, there's a lot of stuff that I've been thinking of doing for the channel, but at the same time, I'm writing courses, and it's just, oh my goodness. Yeah, time is usually just the biggest problem that I have. So I'm kind of hoping to build my Patreon page, and the more patrons I have, the less I like actual work I have to do, like in-person lessons or whatever. It just opens up so many more possibilities for me for developing content. All right, so let's try a couple of more bars of Lady Madonna, and then I'm going to have my breakfast. So we have this part here. So this is bar 74. So you start the same, pointer finger first of that B string and then moving it up. So you got, then you put it back in first, pinky in fourth of your A string, and you play, so you play A, B, A, and then remove pointer finger and play A and B together like this. And then you go to that second position of G, playing that D5 chord. And then this time doing this part with a hammer on. Actually, you already did that in the previous one. So, right, so you get. Then already here, you have that sort of start of that next chord at the last 16th note of this bar. So you play, right? Like what we had in bar 71. Then you put your pointer finger back in first, ring finger in third of that A string. You play them together, so A, G, and B, and then do that pull-off thing while at the same time sliding again to that fourth position. So then adding your pinky in fourth of D, playing A and D together. So go to that D5 chord, playing that bass note. Okay, so I get. Then again, this one here, that's what we already played in bar 72. But now, together with that fourth position, you play B string also, and still keeping your pointing finger there in second, by the way. So you got, then you play open D, G, D, B, and E, and you make a hammer with your pointing finger in second of that E string. Then you play open D, B, and E again, right? And then this part again. So you got, and now you realize why I had to record the actual video on Monday, because Monday this will be smoother, hopefully. But anyway, this is just so you have something to work with over the weekend, right? So from bars 74 to 76, so you got, and then you get the, right? So until there. And then get the, but we'll leave that for next week. So, Markari, long time no see. That could be. Yeah. I guess that's for me the same thing. I don't think I've seen you in a while. Funny. All right. Anyways, so if anyone has any questions for me now's the time to ask, because I have like 1 or 2 minutes left, and then I'm gonna really have that breakfast, because I've been up and teaching already since this morning. So it's easy to follow. That's awesome. Yeah, maybe this is going to be my new format. I sort of do a trial run lesson live on Fridays, and then do the real thing on Monday. Might be a good thing, because it probably cuts down on my recording time on Monday, because I've already sort of gone through it like this. And I did it earlier this week for my patrons as well. So it kind of, helps a little bit. Yeah. And when it comes to the other stuff, there's a lot of things that I want to do, but I guess we'll see. Probably for the new year. I'm hoping to have my courses stuff finally finished. If my wife's still watching, she's probably going to be like, "Oh my gosh, you've been saying that for years." Which is true. I have been saying that for years. For years, I've been saying, "Well, it's almost done." And to be honest, actually, the course is done. But then I had second thoughts about the stuff I put in that course, and now I'm redoing a lot of that. So yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that's a cool one. Well, Mr. Juke Blocks Hero, I wish you a great day. I'm going to wish you all a great day, because right now I'm going to close this and go for my breakfast. Wish you all a great weekend. And I promise you, after the weekend, hopefully on Monday or Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. Pacific time, the video is going to be live. And I don't mean this one. I mean the real one, the good one. All right. Wish you all a great weekend, and check out the Christmas decorations. Yay! Hey, Mr. Roger Miller. Awesome. Well, I'll be seeing you guys, and I'll see if I can turn this into a regular thing. See ya. Bye-bye.